Hi students, now we are going to derive the dimensional formula for some of the standard physical quantities which you have studied in the class. First I am going to discuss about momentum. So momentum is defined as what? The quantity of motion associated with the body. But mathematically what is momentum? It is the product of mass and velocity. Okay, it is a product of mass and velocity. Just now we have derived in the first video, velocity is having a dimensional formula of Lt power minus 1. So that is a speed in a specific direction only is called as velocity. So both speed and velocity are having the same dimensional formula. So here this must be equal to mass. The dimensional formula for mass is m and the dimensional formula for velocity is Lt power minus 1. So this should be written in square brackets, m power 1, L power 1, T power minus 1. So this momentum is having one dimension in mass, one dimension in length and minus one dimension in the time. Understood? Like that some other physical quantities let us see now. So the second one is, let us take acceleration. So acceleration by dimension, it is change in velocity divided by time taken. So change in velocity is nothing but velocity only. So this is velocity divided by time taken, and this is now. So velocity is nothing but speed in a specific direction. So Lt power minus 1 already we have derived, is it not? So this is Lt power minus 1 whole divided by time. So T power 1. So this is now equal to this Lt power, already there is minus 1. This T power 1 is coming up as minus 1. Therefore, this is Lt power minus 2. Okay. So once again, if I write means this is m power 0, L power 1, T power minus 2. So acceleration is a physical quantity which has 0 dimensions in mass, 1 dimension in length and minus 2 dimension in time. Understand? Now next coming quantities you can do easily. What is force equal to mathematically? From Newton's second law of motion, force is the product of which two quantities? Mass and acceleration. So this is equal to the product of mass and acceleration. Okay. So the dimension of mass is capital M and the dimension of acceleration is what? Lt power minus 2. So this is Lt power minus 2. So directly we are getting the expression for the force. Understand? So you can write this also equal to m power 1, L power 1, T power minus 2. So this is the right way of representing. Okay, because we should know that force is having one dimension in mass, one dimension in length and minus 2 dimension in time. Understand? Okay, now the next one let us take pressure. Okay, pressure. So what is pressure? Force divided by area, is it not? Force divided by area is called pressure. I will write in full. Okay, so this is force divided by area. So we have to substitute in the numerator the dimensional formula of force. Already we have derived. So I am going to substitute m L T power minus 2. M L T power minus 2 whole divided by area is what? Length into breadth or length into length. It is having 2 dimensions in length. Therefore, I will write L square. So this is now equal to this L square is coming up as L power minus 2, is it not? Already there is L power 1. So this is equal to m L power 1 T power minus 2 into L power minus 2. So this L power minus 2 and 1 will become m, that is L power minus 1. So this is now equal to m power 1 L power minus 1 T power minus 2. So this is the dimensional formula for pressure. So pressure has one dimension in mass and minus one dimension in length and minus two dimensions in time. Understood? So one or two more we will see so that you will have a thorough knowledge. Shall we see one or two more? Okay. So this is the fifth one. Work and energy. So work is equal to force into distance or displacement. See, this distance and displacement both are one and the same along a straight line. Rectilinear motion along a straight line. Okay, distance and displacement both are one and the same, and it is having a dimension of length. So this is now having a dimension of force. Force is m l t power minus 2 into, okay, into distance. So distance is L, okay, so into L. So that this is equal to m L square t power minus 2. So this is the dimensional formula. That is, work is having a one dimension in mass, two dimensions in length and minus two dimensions in time. Okay. Now one more let us take. Moment of inertia. Okay, the next one is moment of inertia, which is a new term. So what is meant by moment of inertia? See, you must have heard only inertia, is it not, in the lower classes? Suppose if a person, a heavy person tries to walk forward, the mass of the body is opposing his straight line motion. This opposition to linear motion is called inertia. So inertia is a opposition to the linear motion of the body. In the same way, when bodies are rotating about an axis, like the planets, like our Earth is spinning about the north-south axis, they are having rotational motion. They have to overcome this moment of inertia. Then only they can rotate freely. So we can say moment of inertia as the opposition or the resistance to the rotational motion of the body. You are going to study in detail in the coming topics. But now mathematically, this moment of inertia can be written as mass into distance square. Mass into distance square, roughly. Now at the beginning stage, I told you moment of inertia is the opposition to the rotational motion of the body. Understand? And its mathematical expression is mass into distance square. So distance of the distribution of masses from the axis of rotation, you will study in detail later. Now the mathematical form I have written. You tell me what is the dimensional formula for mass? It is m. Distance is L, so distance square is ml square. Directly we can write. So this is having a dimensional formula of what? Mass m into L square. Earlier we have studied work, is it not? That is also having the same dimension as that of energy. So I can write here itself. So this is a dimensional formula for energy also, because work and energy are having the same dimensions and the same interpretation, same unit. Now one more quantity from electrical terminology I will take. Okay, electric charge. Okay, electric charge. So charge divided by time is current. Therefore I can write charge is equal to current into time. Understand? So this is equal to what? Current into time. So the product of current and time is called electric charge. Now current, in the list of dimensions of the fundamental physical quantities in the SI system, we have tabulated capital A for ampere. That is also the dimension for what electric current, is it not? So this is A, okay, into this time is capital T. So A into T is the dimensional formula for the electric charge. Have you all understood? Okay, I hope.